Hello, welcome. I'm Redcollarwolf back here to show you more. What's outside? Devlog number 4, once again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Devlog number 4. I did record one before, but then I realized, hey, I turned off the sound and audio for when I was doing the game jam, which I have 10-hour footage, which, I don't know when I'm going to edit and put it down to a reasonable video of me just talking over it and how I lost my sanity along the way. That 3-hour video about it, oh god, that's only part of it. I feel like that's the experience, man. I feel like something I don't want to watch personally, but I have to watch it and make sure it doesn't go too deep in my psyche, dude. Alright, what was I going to show you? So, from the last devlog, we have added in a few power-ups, mainly, so one here, called Poison. There was a slight, I might have to lower it down before I do put the finished versions up, but currently I think there is a slight sound problem, if anything comes down to it. And then this is a heads up if you're watching this, probably, update number 5 will probably get a price to it, so get it free while you can, I guess. And eventually it's going to get a Steam page. I also want to lower down the sound waves, don't I? I have to put that down somewhere. Oh yes, thank you. Oh, I forget how this one feels. I really like this one. I do have to fix up the... what is it called? The one I did for the game jam. I have to fix him up. So then he's a very good playable game, which will probably be a story-based one, I think. I'm feeling like that's how we'd be like. Oh, here's the first boss. I just want to play this to make sure we don't have too much problems. I still have that screen's like UI problem that sometimes shows up. But if you do end up coming by that problem, just cancel out the game. Although your high score won't be saved, so I get that feeling if you do get the high score and it's like, no! That's the deal, you know? Oh, we have the same boss once again, although they all have equally a chance of actually spawning in. So I think, at least in update number 5, we probably are going to have more bosses. Just a few more added in. From what we got now. We do have 2 more bosses in, which we haven't come by any of them yet. Oh, we haven't come by any new power-ups too. God! what are you guys doing? You guys are like just standing there shying these people away. Oh, here we go. But we have no one, oh hang on, that one fella went in there over there. I was gonna say no one actually went into it. So that is EM team glass. Oh, here we go. This is the one that might have a little glitch. I'll have to figure out where these bullets belong to. See, you hearing it now? I must be on these metals because it sounds like the metal hitting. Hope you don't mind this boss sounds. I actually wanted to add those sounds in so you know one's coming. There's only 2 sounds for that too. I don't know. A lot of them might just share the one sound, but a lot of them might not. Oh, we got another one, this one. So the poison billets is meant to be like a long-term damage one. Oh, look at this. Now we got extra hearts. Now we're getting all the fancy dogs. I'll show you them more in depth. I got little fellas after me. Get away from me, little buggers. I probably could eventually add in, with those hearts up there, add in just like a certain amount you can have instead of just showing all of them. That's the max you can have. You know, just show half of it. Oh, here we go. Oh, what? He's gone. That's like an explosion that doesn't hurt you. I wanted that just to be like that. Although I'm pretty sure the explosions are meant to show up more. I'm pretty sure when I was doing the last devlog, they did have more than 2 bosses in there. Oh well, that version is somewhere, if not. Here we go. Look at this guy. You know, this isn't technically meant to be, what you say, random in such ways. But I don't even know how it ends up being random, really. These billets do a bit of damage. I might have to put down their damage later on, but they're meant to do damage and also, what's it say, passive damage too, without you being there too much. So you can hear the slight sound glitching because it's doing harm. And there's the shield. Now we're doing a pretty awesome job. Okay. I just think that's because one of them isn't on the right, like, audio bus, so that's just basically it, I think. I don't know if they will ever learn to aim at you properly. Or not, that's the next question. But if they don't, well, it actually adds to the game a bit more. Because if they did learn to aim properly, I don't think we'd be going for this long. Oh. Ooh, fire, I like fire. This hot heated billets, that's what this is, probably. And then the other one is minigun. Idea is like a minigun, just supercharge it. You know, I intended for these all to be like different shape and different symbols, so that you can easily tell them apart if you can't really tell color. I'll make sure of that as one thing I wanted to do. Even if you probably couldn't tell, maybe I have to make that more different. But what I intended for them to do was, like, you know, like what you would do with like inserting like game cards or disc cards. I feel like that'd be what they would be, like cards that you insert in. I mean, they're a bit weird that they're flying out in the middle of nowhere, but hey, if you get what I mean, that's the idea behind them, was this like little cards to be inserted. That's the reason why they're on these type of backings. I at least want the symbols to be, oh god, better stay away from there. Very different from each other. So those bombs will hurt me, but the point of that EMT one, I think that is, or EMT one, whatever the thing that destroys electromagnet, or whatever thing destroys electrical devices, was this meant to be one that does not affect you. I thought that would be a good way of doing that. There will be probably a freezing ability might be added in later with the bullets. Or might not actually, I don't know. Because it'd be a bit hard to put that in a type of combat where you desire. Because you want to be doing a, if it's meant to affect your billets, you want to be doing a damage like base one. If it's affecting your billets, although the area around you can be whatever. Like a stun. I guess we could do a frozen ice wave, but we have to very differentiate it from the, what to call it, the block in the EMT one, or whatever it's called. Can't remember the name of it. Can't remember all those bloody DM letters. I never could. I always hate short forms because of that one reason. Can't remember what it is. You know, just as simple as that. Oh, look at this. This is a new boss. And that should do good damage. See, now he got little buddies. Oh, hang on. We just realized one thing down here. We need to, oh my god, this is too much. You see how that's really loud? We need to go in and change that. Also, there's a lot of little fellas out here. Oh, do they have a proper health? Oh god, they might not have a proper hurt box. Nope, they don't have a proper hurt box. So, let's see with that. So, you've seen the little bullets and everything. Probably could have got a nice little high score with that on this save. So, what are we going to do is open up with the bosses. So, enemies. That one is either boss. Oh yeah, you probably haven't seen this one. This one is also another boss too. He is green and he's got these type of larger bullets. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's just larger versions of the orange one, or I went through the work and made a new billet. No, they're just larger orange ones. Or I might have went through the work and make a new one bit too. Up in here. Where are all these buggers come from? Oh. I don't know why it does not like that too much. That's about the only problem I still have hanging around. I guess you do have the occasional bug where it's like, where's the sound play? Oh, it must be really loud at that way. Shouldn't be too loud, I don't know. Oh, it might be just him. The carrier. So the carrier is meant to be a boss that has smaller ships on, just for funsies, because I can, you know. No, it's actually technically not meant to have sound on it, I think. Let's enable children. Let's see what they're looking like. No? Okay. Okay, still kept that. I was a bit worried about that part. Sound, which means we're probably, this follows probably our problem. I think, and also we have a faulty hitbox, or hurtbox, say, is the correct terminology. One of these guys have so health, limit them at 30. I don't know how they end up with that much health in the first place. Let's go with that amount, so we don't have too much of them. Next problem is, like I said before, what's going on with that hurt box. Might bring that down slightly. Whoops. We do have a time scale on this, so it dies after a while, just in case it goes like all the way to the moon. Like, not just for the player, but for like the game to be effectively running. I feel like you need to do that sometimes. I'll also end up with some nice green tea and lemon myrtle together. If you haven't had that before, it's pretty interesting. No, it's not that, isn't it? Oh yes, we also need to do something else around here too with the metal object. And since a lot of these are on their own like thing, I can't tell if it's genius sometimes how I made this or not. Be hitbox, hit effect number 2. Here's hit effect. That shouldn't be too bad. Hit effect number, let's go for 14. Oh wow. Wow, I'm psychic. And actually did not remember the volume of that, the thing of that at all. So this one here should be the metal, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. Well, actually 0.8 might be the way we go for both of them. I'll hopefully I didn't turn anything off there. Now we're all good. Is 0.8. So we don't have that real high. We do it properly. Yeah, I do like the intention of with these all those panel ups to make sure they are differentiated from each other. Might have to improve that later on, but I'd much rather that. Same with anything like, whoops, sorry. Same with like any of those, like anything I would like to do in the future when it comes to that kind of stuff is that yes, you can recycle it in a certain way, which I did with the block and the ENT explosion, and the explosions are basically the same fragments of frames, but they do one thing, and you can easily tell what you're doing if you're going boom, then rather than collecting, you know. See, that's that one. Also end up with some more sounds that we can do something else with, then it might end up in here, I don't know. Yeah, you got the EMP explosion, it's called, I think. Well, that's either close or not close to it. I do want to make even like offense and defensive type power ups. Oh, we do have, here we go. We do have the ice power ups. I think the ice one probably be one of the last power ups I put in. But I guess if we do that, it will have to do damage and also make sure that they can't like fire or they're like frozen. That'll be the best way of approaching with that, since I've done all that work. I might as well do that like that. And also end up with a bit more bosses. See, these are the two. Which posture do you have, sir? I like this one for you instead of that other one. I don't know, that one sounds like it's what suits this more because it's meant to be a high powerful but short, you know, type of thing. Oh, I'm meant to be doing the dog in a minute and I'm taking this long on this one. I don't know why. Let's go. Here we go. This is what I'm after. And then we go chuck this in every single one. Boom. Not too bad. Oh, I can do that for this other one too, can't I? I just remembered that existed. Not too bad. That one's alright, I think. I'm not going to be worried too much about that one. You know what? I am not going to put children down here on this one. It's not really that much needed. And also, have you seen how many of these buggers there are? No. I'm good, you know. That's the reason why they're all in their own little thing too. After this morning, I feel like updating 5, it will be a price will be put on it and eventually a Steam page. Does not mean it will not be updated anymore. It just means I got out of the bulk of its development. And I am trying to kind of run a business here, so we're gonna at least ask for a bit of a price onto it. And all you did for the different hit effects was just put 1 or 2 in there, just so if you're just wondering what I did. I'm gonna have to redo all the other things, don't I? Where is menu? I wanna go off to do settings up to here. So there's something I wanna do up here. Eventually I want to put in save settings that'll be for later, but right now I just wanted to lower down its range, but looks like it's gonna take more work down for a while. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one so far. Excited to do so. It'd be nice to get it on like its own little Steam page. See how hard it is to do that. This could be fun. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf now out. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch someone else if you feel like it. Watch Unknown Dragon if you're feeling like that. Getting into an RPG later on too. And we're getting at the end. That game is going to be amazing. I just have a feeling it will be. I don't know why. I don't know. It could be a straight up. It could be a straight up fantasy of mine, or it could be madness, or I'm a genius. I don't know. You're either mad or you're a genius. I think you could be both. Although, I guess yeah, it can be both. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf. Now, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for, I guess, more. I don't know. Thanks for watching.